guys, my name is Savannah and today I'm going to give a presentation about net neutrality and what it means to us as internet users. So in case you guys don't know or you're not aware, net neutrality has been in the news a lot lately because the FCC, which is the Federal Communications Commission, which is based in the United States, is going to be ruling in the next couple of weeks on the future of net neutrality. So basically, net neutrality is the basic principle that prohibits internet service providers, or ISPs, like AT&T or Comcast or Verizon, from speeding up, slowing down, or blocking access completely of any content, websites, applications, anything like that. So basically, net neutrality is the way that the internet has always worked up until this point. It's kind of easier if you think about it like a phone. So if you have access to a cell phone, the service provider can't tell you who you can call or what you can talk about. They can only access the service itself, so the telephone lines. So we can think of the internet in the same way, where it shouldn't matter which websites you're using. So if net neutrality is replaced, theoretically, what could happen is that these ISPs could slow down certain websites. So say if, for instance, AT&T owns Hulu, which is a competitor of Netflix, what they could do is they could slow down our access to Netflix and then speed up access to Hulu, which would then kind of encourage users to switch over to Hulu for their online streaming purposes. So net neutrality is, for now, the internet's guiding principle. It preserves our right to communicate freely online. Net neutrality means an internet that enables and protects free speech. It means that ISPs should provide us with open networks and shouldn't block or discriminate against any applications or content that ride over those networks. So like I said, just like your phone company shouldn't decide who you call or what you talk about, your ISP shouldn't interfere with what content you view or post online. So what would happen if we lost net neutrality? I know a lot of people are wondering about that. Basically, the internet without net neutrality isn't really the internet like we know. Unlike the open internet that paved the way for so much innovation and gave a platform to people who historically have been shut out, it would, if net neutrality is changed, it would become a closed down network where cable and phone companies call the shots and decide which websites, content, and applications succeed. Basically, they can rule what becomes popular and charge us more money to access the websites that we want. So it's kind of easier if you think about it in the example of like your cable bill. So you have your basic package that has like, say, 5 channels, and then if you want to access more channels, you have to pay, and you can buy bundles. If net neutrality is changed, basically the internet could function like this. So if you wanted to access social media websites, you would have to pay $5. If you wanted to access like Google and email and anything else, it would be a separate bundle. So basically your internet bill, instead of just being $40 flat rate for anything you want, it would, as a result, cost you a lot more. And I should mention, this is mostly just for American internet users. Net neutrality has been protected in Canada, but you never know what the consequences could be. And basically, it's just a really important issue that I think the concept of net neutrality is relevant to Ryan Gold's 21st century literacy of critical consumption, as internet users should be critical of what internet service providers or ISPs are trying to do in the case of repealing net neutrality. Just like we need to be critical and use our crap detection for new media, I think it's really important that we be aware and critique how these ISPs work and how they may be taking advantage of internet users and encouraging an unfair market.